Hello, I'm Chef Clausell. I'm here to show you how to make a Thai vegan dish today. We have Indian eggplant, we have kielbasa squash, we have carrots, we're gonna have julienne some red bell peppers, we have zucchini, we have cilantro, we have basil, green onion, we have green curry paste, salt and pepper, and we have curry. And these are all our vegetables cut up, and I'm going to show you how to do that later. We have two starches. We have one with the vegetarian noodles with the bok choy. We have the bok choy over there, and these are blanched and steamed out. And then we have the eggplant, which is, we put it in the tempura and fried it. And then we have the vegan curry. And also we have it with the jasmine rice, the same dish with the bok choy, the Thai vegan curry, and the eggplant, which is fried tempura. And what we do is we take the Indian eggplant, we cut it into circles, pretty much like a 1/4 of an inch thick. Careful not to cut your fingers. Okay, and what we do is we take that and we put the eggplant into a tempura batter that I pre-made. So you don't get your hands dirty. We put the gloves on, and we dip them in there, get it nice and covered. It should be thick enough to cover the eggplant. Make sure you season your eggplant beforehand. I seasoned it with a little salt and pepper and a little oil first, just a little bit, not too much, okay? And also with the squash, I took it and I removed the skin off of it I removed the skin off of it, and after I removed the skin off of it, then I cut it up into slices. So you have nice thick slices inside of your dish, which you can see. And then we're going to show you how to actually cook it. Okay, now we're going to start cooking. What we have here, or we're going to start off, we're going to turn the heat up to about a medium high, get the skillet pretty hot, because we're going to saute our vegetables. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil here. Depends on the amount that you're using, about a tablespoon or two. Get the oil nice and hot in the pan. This is the coconut oil. We're going to add our zucchini. We're going to add a little salt and pepper. We're going to saute these until they're almost cooked down. And between the time while those are sauteing, I'm going to cut up some bell peppers for you, okay? We're going to julienne the bell peppers. I already cleaned them up. Here we go. We're going to get those all cut up for you. I'm going to add that here to the cup. So we're going to add that along with the carrots that I already shredded. You just need a regular grater to shred them, okay? Here we go, and now those are sauteing up really good. And when they're just about close to halfway in, you're going to add your bell peppers, your julienne bell peppers. Turn the heat down a little bit if you feel like it's a little hot. You don't want to burn your food. You don't want to cook it too fast. With Asian food, you really need a high temperature if you're going to be sauteing to get your vegetables nice. Now we're going to add our carrot. Actually, we're going to add our squash. Don't need too much of it. It's enough. Serve about 2 people. And I'm gonna add some carrots for the color and for flavor. It sweetens it up a little bit for you. Cooked carrots to me are like eating sweet potatoes. I really enjoy them. I like to play around with my food. I like to flip it. It's fun. Okay. And I'm gonna add a little bit of green curry paste. I like mine a little spicy personally. Put like a teaspoon, teaspoon and a half. You can add more if you choose. Make sure you get that stir-fried in there really, really good. You want it to kind of melt itself in there. I already got the jasmine rice cooking as well. I have some jasmine rice here that I already had started. It's nice and fluffy. I already used a fork to fluff it up. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil so I can keep it moving in the pan. I think it's starting to stiffen up a little bit. There we go. How's that? Add a little sugar, just a little bit. Kind of balances out the spiciness. A little curry powder here. That smells so delicious. Oh, the aroma is just amazing. So beautiful, the colors here. Now this is the Thai curry that we're making. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add some coconut milk because it's just about to the texture that I would like it to be. A little bit of crunchiness still to the vegetables, not too soggy. And then you're gonna add the coconut milk. You see the yellowness in the curry there? Beautiful. The aromas are so amazing. You gotta make sure you have enough flavor at the same time. Season as you go and taste at the same time. I'm gonna grab a little spoon so we can taste and see how it's going here. Smells wonderful. Yes, just right. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of sugar to balance out the spiciness there. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn this off. All right, and we got some eggplant that we're gonna fry up, the ones that we seasoned up earlier. And we added to the tempura batter. Okay, I'm gonna grab a glove so I won't get my hands all messy. And while that's going, I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit on my curry. Add a little bit of milk, a little bit of coconut milk to it. Okay? And now I'm gonna put some cilantro. This helps add to the flavor. The green onion. And I love basil. Basil adds a little minty, fresh taste to it. Stir that in while my grease is getting hot over there from my eggplant. Look at those colors, so beautiful. Now that's all done. And I add the herbs at the end, because they're fresh, it does not take long for them to cook out. Now the grease is nice and hot here. And we have the seasoned eggplant. And we're gonna add that to the grease. Gonna get a fry going here. Nice and thick batter on there. We want the heat high enough so it'll fry up really good, nice and golden brown. These dishes are so much fun to make. I mean, it's just amazing just how the dishes turn out with the flavors and the textures. You would not even know that you're not even eating meat. Do it if you choose to. I'm gonna move that tempura batter out the way. Move my glove out the way. While we have this over here frying up, I'm gonna taste again. Since I added the herbs to it. Delicious. Yes, absolutely delicious. Now we have the eggplant over here frying. The water is already semi-hot over here. I'm gonna use this for the vegetarian noodles, and I'm also going to use it for the bok choy here. I cut the bok choys. What I did is I took the bok choys and I cut them in half like this. So they're not so big, okay? And I take them and I have salted water over here that I have going. Add a little more salt so we can have some flavor with our bok choy when we put it in, okay? We're gonna get that water going. Got the eggplant going here. Yes, they're nice. They're getting a nice golden brown on there. See that? Beautiful color. Got a nice fry going. You can have whatever you're going to put your eggplant in. It could be something with a napkin in it or a strainer, whatever you use at home. It doesn't have to be anything particular like this. Whatever you choose to drain your eggplant out on. I'm going to turn the fryer off now. I got a nice crispy golden brown over here. That beautiful color. They're going to taste absolutely amazing. Make sure you drain them really good, get the oil off. We're going to set those to the side. Add the bok choy to it. Alrighty. You serve about 1 bok choy to 3 pieces. So that's like a bok choy and a half. They're not too large. Pasta here, okay. Doesn't take long for them to cook out. Cook out really fast. You don't want to overcook them. last but not least, we're gonna cook our pasta. I have the dry pasta here, the vegetarian one. You can get it from any Asian market. Whatever pasta you decide to use, if it's gonna be vegetarian, vegan pasta, or if you know how to make your own. I have some recipes I'll share with you later on. Okay, and I'm gonna set this to the side here. They don't take long to cook up. Water is really, really hot here. Cooking is so much fun. You just have to know the right ingredients and it's basic things, basic things, and you'd really, really, really enjoy yourself cooking once you get the, now washing dishes, no, it's not me, but I do it. Okay, now we're going to get the curry going, the vegan Thai curry going. We're gonna get the heat to a medium high in a wok. And when we start it in a wok, we're gonna get our coconut oil. Now remember, this is organic coconut oil. Because remember, vegans, they don't use anything pertaining to animal products, so we try to use everything that's organic, fresh, things like that. Put a tablespoon to 2 in there, maybe 3. Depends on how much you're cooking. I'll put like 2.5. Roll it around the pan. Nice and piping hot. I'm gonna grab the zucchini now. And the zucchini, what I'm gonna do is I cut it in half and cleaned it up already. Alrighty, and what we do is we're gonna add the zucchini to the pan over here, as much as we need, okay? You don't need a whole lot. It's just serving about 2 people. Gonna put a little salt and pepper in the pan. Okay, gonna stir that around. Get a nice saute on it. We're gonna stir fry it. Stir fry, saute. High heat is basically what we need here. And remember, all fresh products are very good in a vegan. Using healthy, fresh ingredients. We're gonna get this oil going here as well for our eggplant. And we have the pre-seasoned tempura. And we also have over here, we have the eggplant that's pre-seasoned as well. I'm gonna grab a glove so I don't get my hands all messy. Got the oil piping hot over there. We'll do about 5 or 6 pieces since it's for about 2 people, okay? And here we go. So this is piping hot now. We got a nice thick coat on each one. Drop that in there. This is really good because the flavors, the texture, everything. You're gonna get a really nice flavor there. You have some crunch in your meal. It's like we would do with any regular meal. We gotta have our crunch, our sweet, our salty. I'm gonna put that down over there. I'm gonna check on the stir fry over here. There we go, we're getting a little color on there. Don't wanna cook it too much. Now we're gonna add the squash. We're gonna get them nice and thick so we can have a little, not too soft, but a little crunchy still. Not too crunchy, just tender. I'm gonna add that to the zucchini over here. Get that stir fried in there good. And we got our water boiling as well with some salt already. We'll make sure we got enough salt in there. Okay. And where are my tongs at? I'm gonna grab the tongs over here. I'm gonna check on those zucchini. They're gonna be golden brown really soon. And next we're gonna add the carrots. What we did is I cleaned up the carrots already, and then I take them and I shred them up. Don't need too much, okay? Just enough for some color and some flavor. Carrots are a little sweet, just like. And then we have bell pepper here. We're gonna cut them into julienne. Get it all cleaned up here. Alrighty. Some julienne bell peppers here. It's fun, fresh veggies. And they're sweet also. Just so you know, red bell peppers are really, really good. Gonna add those in there. Good stir fry going there. Turn the heat down a little bit. Don't want to cook it too fast. I'm gonna check on the eggplant. We're getting a nice little brown there. I'm gonna turn them over. A little bit of a golden brown. Nice color to them. So they'll be tender on the inside. And remember, no dairy products are being used in this. So that's the reason why I'm using the coconut oil. Okay, we got those nice and tender over here. Okay, we're gonna add some carrots, some fresh shredded up carrots. I like a lot of carrots. Adds a really good flavor and texture to the food. Now I'm gonna turn the oil off over here because those eggplants are just about done. I'm gonna grab my tongs over here. Gonna take this out. Beautiful golden brown here. Beautiful. Take those out. We got this, we make sure this water is nice and piping hot. We're gonna get the pasta going. And the bok choy. And set that up there. And what I do with the bok choy over here is I grab a couple pieces of the bok choy. Okay, grab a couple pieces of the bok choy here. And I cut them in half. Since we're serving 2 people, we'll do 3 pieces, okay? And we cut those in half, and so each person gets about 2, 3 pieces, okay? And we're gonna stir this in really good. That water is piping hot now. Get those bok choys in there. There we go, we got some nice flavor going there. We're gonna add the green curry paste. It's a little spicy. I put about a teaspoon and a half. It depends on your taste buds and how much you can take the heat. I stir that in there really good until it melts in the food. You don't want it to be chunks and then you burn yourself like you're having some wasabi over here. Okay? And then I add a little bit of pure cane sugar. It helps adds flavor, at the same time cut into the heat. You got your sweet and your savory over here and some spicy. Get that cooked in there really good. Really, really good. And I'm gonna add a little curry powder. Add a little bit of salt to it. So we wanna make sure and a little bit of pepper. We wanna make sure we have a good flavor to our food, okay? Add some curry powder here. We're gonna stir that in. Add some nice yellow color to your food. Oh, the aromas are so amazing when you put that in there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my tongs here. I'm gonna check on that bok choy. Bok choy is over here cooking. Oh, beautiful. We don't wanna cook them too long, so I'm gonna take them out. You can use a strainer, you can use a plate with a napkin in it, anything that you choose that you have available at home to use. Remember, we don't wanna make this complicated. You don't have to go find a paper plate like I have here. Okay, we set those to the side and we're gonna grab our vegetarian pasta and we're gonna cook up just 2 of them. And the jasmine rice, I already have that going over here. I already fluffed that up. And the jasmine rice is so beautiful. Fluffed it up, it's nice and grainy, not any broken grains. Okay, now I'm gonna add the coconut milk. Remember to keep the heat as high as you can, but not too high where everything is cooking too fast, okay? Look at that beautiful color in there. I add a little more because I like a little sauce in mine. Mine would be a little saucy to put with my food. Okay, let's check the flavors in there. I'm gonna turn the heat down and get a spoon. Let's taste it before I add my last ingredients, which will be that's good flavor. Okay, I'm gonna add now some cilantro. That's really good flavor, nice fresh herbs in there. Fresh is really important. Vegans really, really care about the environment and they want to, eat stuff that they grow, not something that you're going to kill. So we got the basil in there, we got the cilantro and the green onions. Turn the heat down. Look at how beautiful that is. All those flavors and colors, it's amazing, just absolutely amazing. Okay, the pasta's going. Okay, now I'm gonna do one more taste over here since the fresh herbs are in there. Nice smell. Yes, nice taste to it. Now I'm gonna check on the pasta. Pasta looks like it's done. Turn the heat down so we can take that out. Got some tongs over here. We're about to get to eating now. All right, there we go. Want to get the pasta a little al dente. You don't want to cook you don't want it to cook too much because you're going to be serving it right away. Okay. Turn that heat off on everything. Now, I'm going to show you the